begin with, it's great to see that everybody got back alive. It's a true relief. But can it be true? Can the person behind that voice really be Halley's mother? Holy moly, when Halley's anger got the best of him and he nearly lost it, that voice came and calmed you, keeping you from going berserk. Hey, was that really your mother? Yeah, I'm positive. That voice has troubled me for years. I hear it in my head telling me to do this and that. But of course it saved me dozens of times as well. Halley, you said that your mother abandoned you, right? Perhaps your mother wants to tell us something? Maybe that's why she's sending her voice to us? You all think I'm a monster? A monster? What you looking at me for? Nobody here thinks you're a monster. You've just had different abilities from the most people. My mom used to say that we were both human, but those guys didn't think so. What's up, Raptor? Welcome. Still on a high after the direct?
My mother told me that too.
Oh, hang on. I was not expecting a cutscene here.
That she and I are people like anyone else. It's just that when we were born, God gave us some powers that are a little different. But that's not the way those guys saw it. The Friar Knights of the Inquisition decided from the start that my mother was a witch. And they locked her up in a mental hospital. All my mother did was to use her special powers to help people who were possessed by ghosts. Or to cure people who were hurt. She didn't fight back at all. Because they threatened to kill me if she did. They weren't my mother's enemies at all. It was all because of me. All because of me.
Calm down, Halley. Wow, it's really an amazing power. And it's the same power your mother had. I'm sorry, I can't control my power very well. So your mother was taken away by Friar Knights of the Inquisition. Yes. The Inquisition in this day and age, how could there still be such a thing? Hey, what's an Inquisition? The Inquisition was a religious tribunal formed to stamp out hearsay in the 11th century Europe upwards. They burned witches and warlocks in God's name, but many innocents were slaughtered as well. Many were killed for political purposes as well. They were beaten, tortured, and burned alive. It was terrible, started by people who derived their authority from their religion. Those guys took your mother away. Halley, I promise I'll save your mother. Yuri, thou hast not won even once. If I can hear her voice, she must still be alive, and you must want to talk to her in person, right? Do you know where your mother is now? I know where the mental hospital is. The security is tight, though. I've already tried breaking in. We don't know where Cardinal Simon is right now. Seems that we know where we have to go next. Alright then, let's start getting ready right away. Alright, perfect. Yo, Keith, join my party. I meant to tell you the resurrected children are all in the basement. Very well, I'll go, yes. Please come with me. I need to use Halley, but give me Keith. Anyway, as I was saying, the direct was pretty good. It was very solid. Dragon Quest III Remake has a release date now. They also gave they had a lot of good stuff there. People finally got Prime 4. I never played the Metro game, but Prime 4 is finally like a thing, essentially. They also have like a new Mario and Luigi game, which is hype. They had a lot of good stuff at the direct. And then also, I think they also said like the Donkey Kong Country was coming, like one of the Donkey Kong games was getting ported. I didn't get to watch the direct because it was so early, but I played catch up with it. I like watched all the trailers for stuff. There was some good stuff though. And they also like Yeah. 4 swords. That's right. They gave you like 4 swords and 0 mission. They had like new Game Boy Advance games to the online subscription. As of now, the only thing I'm like guaranteed looking forward to is the Dragon Quest game. But I might dabble in Donkey Kong Country. I don't know when that comes out, but I might dabble in that. I might try it out. I never played a Donkey Kong game before. That might be fun to do. I don't know when it's releasing, but I might try it out. Basically, my end of the year has gotten pretty eventful. Because now it's like Visions of Mana in August. Late August, Visions of Mana. Metaphor in October. I think October 11th. Then I'm playing Sonic Generations. And I think Dragon Quest comes out like November 14th. Hey, what's up, Darkman? Welcome. Been having... Yeah, I figured after you were on Vengeance mode. I have my copy of Vengeance. We're going to be doing... We might be doing SMT a little sooner than I said. I said mid-July. We might honestly change that. Because we're actually really close to being done with Shadow Hearts here. That being said, I'm going to do... If I were to just bomb rush the story, we probably have like 5 hours of the game left. But I am going to be doing all the side quests in the game, which will probably add another like 5 hours. Give or take. Because I've never done the side quest before. But because we're like, you know, we're actually near the end of Shadow Hearts, we probably have like maybe 3 streams left. It mostly depends on like the side quest, because I've never done the side quest before. If I were to just do the main story, then, you know, I think we might have like a stream, 2 at the most, of main story, because we're actually pretty close. And I considered doing Covenant, but I don't think I want to do Covenant until Alter Code F is done. Because I don't want to do 2 PS2. I know I'm doing Shadow Hearts and Wild Arms Alter Code F, but after doing Wild Arms Alter Code F and Shadow Hearts 1, I don't want to do 2 PS2s at the same time again. So we're probably not playing Covenant immediately after, but I probably will do Covenant in the summer. Probably when Alter Code F is done, I'll look at doing Covenant. So I think we might just start SMT Vengeance soon. Like when Shadow Hearts is done, I think. Suspicious looking telephone, it's not yet hooked. That might be what I'm doing. Okay, I've got it. While Halley's out, I'll watch over the kids. You should just relax and go. Shadow Hearts 2 is my favorite. Shadow Hearts 2 is a lot of people's favorites. It's a lot of people's favorite. When I played the games originally, I actually liked the original Shadow Hearts more than Covenant. As for why, I'm not going to say why, because we're not playing Covenant yet, but I'm going to play all the games. I like all the Shadow Hearts games. I think I actually did prefer the original, though. Just by a smidge. You're going to try Monster Hunter Stories 1? Probably not. I mean, maybe, but like... I don't know. Monster Hunter Stories 2 was good, but I don't think it was good enough. I don't think it was good enough to want to play the first one. Plus, I have a lot of other games to play, so I don't think so. Where am I going? Anyway, yeah. I don't know, because, you know, we're kind of... I knew Shadow Hearts was going to be short, but we're going through Shadow Hearts a little bit faster than I thought. But that being said, we have side quests to do, which will add a bit more time to it. Wait, is the hospital available right now? Also, I think the hospital is like a long-term dungeon. I don't want to do too much of it. Back to Britain? Oh, it's in Britain. Okay. I mean, we could start the, we could just do battles in the hospital, but I know the hospital is like a full-time dungeon. We're not gonna finish it. I think going 3 hours is for the best, too, because, especially because we're, like, nearing the end. Although again, for us, like, side quests are going to come into play. So I probably have an extra stream. I probably have an extra stream of the game because I'm going to do all the side quests. And I think there's quite a bit of extra content to do that I never did. Okay, what's your business here? The Kalios Mental Hospital doesn't allow visitors get lost. What should we do? Get out of our way. Time to die. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not playing Monster Hunter Stories 1. Because, Stories 2 was good, but it wasn't good enough for me to want to play another Monster Hunter game. And also, I'm busy. I'm thinking, as soon as we finish Shadow Hearts, and maybe when we finish FF3 as well, because I did start that, and that shouldn't take very long, I might just start SMT Vengeance. Probably. So we're probably looking at like a July window for that playthrough to start. Because I considered doing Covenant, but I don't know. I could do Covenant, but I think I want to finish Alter Code F before I do Covenant. I think that's what I want to do. So we'll probably do Covenant. We'll probably do Covenant in the summer. It'll probably happen like when Alter Code F finishes, maybe. Or maybe I'll want to start something different. I don't know. We'll definitely get all the Shadow Hearts games done this year. And we'll probably maybe start Covenant this summer. My goal is just to get all the Shadow Hearts games on the channel before the year ends, which is doable because there's only 2 left. You call this a mental hospital? More like a fortress. It's true, no patient has ever made it out of here alive. Well, doesn't that sound like fun? I'll be careful not to go nuts and wind up here. So, Lord Bacon's here, huh? Is something the matter, Viscount Rawson? I've just received word from the gate. Just as predicted, the bandits have arrived. So they have now made it this far. I presume they have come for the woman. Of course, but they'll be surprised to have the tables turned. Vulgar law playing right into our hands. How lovely. Good man, your reputation as the last true leader of the Temple Knights is well deserved. Your powers may be on the wane, but surely you have no plans to retire, huh, Friar Knight Rawson? Is that sarcasm? Do not misunderstand me, Lord Bacon. I'd not have joined with you were it not for that girl. She may be the last witch of this age. I'm interested in the power she carries. She may be a heretic, but her power seems to be God-given. Now, it wouldn't be much fun if I let a precious girl go under someone else's control, would it? I understand anyway. I'll count on you to finish them off, but one of them. Please keep in mind, however, that Elliot girl must be taken alive. Yes, of course. Well then. Huh, he makes me heartsick. That cocky old knight. Haha, don't let him get to you. I'm sure he will do fine work for us as a pawn. I sure hope so. So, Lord Bacon, what do we do now? We wait. The moment of truth is at hand. I'm just so excited. How will the great gamble end? Will it be white or black, the mother's heart residing in her breast, or the stoic witch mask? Which will be the victor. That is what we are about to see. Oh, Laurel Slingshot for you. I guess we need to use Halley here. You're halfway done with Alter Code F? Alter Code F, Alter Code F is weird because I know how long the playthrough would be if it was the original, but it's not the original. They add a bunch of side content, so if it were, we'd actually be like close to the end if it was just the original again, but because it's added side content, I have no idea. But yeah, surely we're at least halfway through that playthrough, give or take. I don't know. Because we're on the, we're towards the end of the main story. Like, the Elu world is pretty close to the end. You rabble there, we will not allow you to pass through here. Say your prayers, heretic monsters. Oh yeah, new Mario Party as well. FF3 is probably my least favorite FF game. If not it, then the original Final Fantasy is. Nova. The reason why I did FF3 first is because I wanted to play them in order, and it's better to me to get FF3 done and be like, now I get to play 4 and then 5. And 4 and 5 are much better. 4, 5, and 6 is when... 4 is when they knew how to make Final Fantasy games. That's when Final Fantasy, like, started. They started to know how to make FF games. 1 to 3 are, like, experimental. The only good thing about 3 is it started the job system, which was used in later games. So it's more of, like, a product of its time than, like, actually bad. Yeah, get him, Halley. Good job. There's a keyhole with a heart design on it. Anyway, we're still in June. We're coming to the end of June. There's probably nothing else starting in June. Given that I just started FF3. And I might just wait until Shadow Hearts and FF3 are done to start something else, which will probably be Vengeance. I do maybe want to get back to the other Pixel remasters this summer as well. There's a lot of options of what I can do. We are definitely starting SMT Vengeance, though. Probably next, though. Because SMT was something I promised, and also I'm kind of excited to play Vengeance because I have my copy. So personally, I'm pretty excited to start it. Nope. I actually was going to do something different with Vengeance because, you know, I was going to do something different with it, and I was going to hold it off even longer, but if Shadow Hearts and FF3 are, like, going to be done in the nearest future, I should just, like, start it. And get it going. By the way, I'm just mindlessly grinding. I don't want to go through this hospital because this is like a long dungeon and I do not want to stream for more than 3 hours. I don't have the time. So at this point, I'm just like killing stuff for levels. 5 I got bored with faster than 3. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, the only logical explanation is that you played 3 and hated it so much that you didn't like 5 because... Okay, that was stupid. Did I save? Okay, I did, I think. Did I? No, I didn't use key... Okay, good. We don't have to do much at all. Thank goodness. That was dumb. What the heck was that crap? Yeah, thank goodness. Nothing happened. I just have to do this again. That's fine, actually. The only explanation is you played 3 and then you play 5 and we're like, oh, it's a job system, so I'm not going to play 5 because you assumed to be similar to 3. But 5 is, like, much better than 3. 5 is like 3 on steroids with, like, an actual story, too. So, yeah. And 5 is even more jobs than 3. I mean, it's like I say, right? 1 to 3 are experimental games. I feel like they're the experimental phase of Final Fantasy. 4 took the story idea of 2. 2 had a story, even though it wasn't that deep. 4 took that and improved on it. And 5 did what 4 did for 2, basically. And 6, I guess, just did kind of like what 4 did, but, you know, a different, somewhat, like, story-driven, different direction. 6 kind of went a different direction because of, like, the whole World of Ruin and, like, the ensemble cast, but, you know, great in its own right. And the thing about Final Fantasies, past FF4, they all bring something unique to the table. So, like, 7, 8, 9, and 10, they all really have something unique to the table. The first 3, though, there's really no reason to play them unless you're a purist. Like, they're not bad, but there's so many other better FF games to play. But I want to do them all, so that's why I'm playing 3. But yeah, 5 is amazing. I think 5 is great. I haven't played it in a while. I played it once and it's been a while, but I remember really liking 5. Where the job system really took off. The job system was a lot of fun, and I think the story, it had like it didn't have as good of a story as 4 and 6. 4 and 6 had the better stories, but 5 had like somewhat of a story. At least more story than the first 3. Of like 4, 5, and 6, it's the weakest story-wise, but I mean, it was still enjoyable enough from what I remember. That was really stupid how I got insta-killed. Back to London. Anyway, yeah, I think that's the plan. Finish Shadow Hearts, finish FF3, start SMT. I was deciding between SMT Vengeance and another SMT game, but then I decided Vengeance because Vengeance actually looks like I want to play SMT 5 again, and Vengeance looks so good that I can't resist. So that's why I decided Vengeance on the spot. I recently decided, yeah, I gotta play Vengeance next. Like, I just have to. It just looks too good not to. And also do it while the hype is real. For both myself and audience. Yeah, SMT Vengeance. And then, like, I don't know. I mean, we'll kind of play it by ear from there. I just, at that point, I'll just start whatever I feel like starting when stuff finishes, whatever strikes my mood. But Vengeance is next on the list, for sure. I should buy items. Where's the pedometer guy? No, wait, yeah, count me in. Arrowroot. Let's go. 5 of something like 9 where you build your party? No. 5 of the job system. It didn't have build your own party. They had pre-established characters in that game. I never played Dragon Quest 9, but I do know Dragon Quest 9 is like make your own characters. Multiplayer is key in that game. Like, Dragon Quest 9 apparently took off, and multiplayer was like its main gimmick that people got enjoyment with. Speaking of Dragon Quest, I really have to go back and play 4 and 5. I have to play Dragon Quest 4 and 5. Those are ones I remember liking. I need to go back to those. I never did them yet. Where's the shop? Where's the shop? Probably the bar. Here we go. Give me some items. Also, as you could predict, because we're at the end, we're towards the end of the game, we're like probably 70 to 80% done. I'd say more like 70 to 75. Because we're like 70% done with the game, give or take. Probably give. This is the full party, obviously. Get Halley like fairly late into the game. Some of these. I'm just doing this until we wrap up. Yeah. That's probably what we're looking to do. I basically want to 100% alter Code F, so we'll probably be playing that game for a good while, at least. At least like another month, which I'm totally fine with, because it's really good. It's really fun. And Persona 5 will end when it ends. Anyway, that'll do it for stream. I'm really hot. 3 hours, also because we're getting close to the end of Shadow Hearts, so 3 hours is actually kind of... I felt bad at first doing 2 3-hour streams, but this kind of works out, I think. I do think next one, though, on Friday, that will definitely be a 4-hour stream for sure. I'll definitely do 4 hours, but, we probably have, like, I'm gonna guess 3. We're 15 hours in the game, right? If I were to do 4-hour streams, I think it's very safe to say we have 3 streams left of the game, because I'm gonna do side content, and that'll probably be another stream in and of itself added to the game. So I'm gonna be willing to guess that we have 3 streams of the game left, give or take. So yeah, we'll probably finish it like at the end of June. Maybe around my birthday we'll finish it, I don't know. But yeah, those of you watching, hope you all enjoyed. When we come back, we will head to the hospital and find Halley's mother, who might be Kudelka. We'll see. Should be fun. But yeah, that's how it's gonna go. We're gonna do... Yeah, I actually gotta think about this. Tomorrow would be... Yeah, tomorrow Persona, Thursday Wild Arms, Friday Shadow Hearts, and then I'll probably throw in FF3 this weekend. Probably on Saturday, because I think that day would be perfect for a 3-hour stream. Yeah, thanks for watching. See you all next time.